dad is also from Malaysia.
Penang.
Penang. So my dad and my stepmom are both from Penang, and so my favorite Malaysian food, unfortunately, is cooked at home. And so it's like I have Malaysia at home every week for dinner. That's my.
I think I'm better than that. His mom cooks the best Penang asam laksa in the entire world. She uses 2 types of fish. So next time you're in Singapore, give him a call. You're gonna be buzzing your doorbell.
I think, I think initially when we were talking about the script, this was way back in 2018 when I first did the project. I thought that it would be a really great opportunity to do something a little bit more true to who we are as storytellers, right? I think that there's a common saying which is, write what you know, do stories about what you know. And I think that by focusing on an Asian-American cast, we can now tell a story that's more true to us and, find more depth there. Related to your question about the question was how did we choose the cast specifically? To be honest, it was whoever was available and whoever wanted to do it.
That's not it.
I know exactly what is worth the wait. And I feel that a deep belief in the art, in the role that art plays in our lives, to help us frame our lives, to help us to understand our lives through art, is definitely worth the wait. And I see this belief system deepening everywhere I go, whether or not it is in Asia or Malaysia, Singapore, in North America. I think this deepening of the belief in art and the role that art plays in our life is definitely worth the wait.
This is a hard question because I'm such an impatient person. And I feel like everything that was like, oh yeah, that was nice, I would much rather it have happened sooner. So I don't know if anything's worth the wait. I just want it faster. I'm a millennial.
Wow,
Thanks for the honesty.
That's a tough answer to follow. No, honestly, like doing this movie and not necessarily the way they say it, but it's worth the wait because I grew up in America. I kind of built my career in America, and I worked hard for 15 years to the point where I could do a movie like this, where I could bring more awareness to Malaysia or Taiwan when we did another movie in Taipei. Because those are the projects that I've found the most fulfilling recently in my career, is just having an excuse almost, or having a reason to reconnect with my roots. So this movie has been worth the wait.
What a great question to just keep on plugging our title. I think for me, maturity was worth the wait. That's a little hard to grasp, but I think as I get older, as the age comes, that with my life experience, that I have become a better filmmaker. And I think with all that, like who I am now as a filmmaker and
someone, I maybe grabbed the mic too fast. Someone else.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Let's take the next question while they think about that. The next question, yeah? Just the mic, yeah.
Distributing the film, and we're very thankful to everyone there, from Project Justina to Nancy to me, all of our incredible partners, Mohammed, all of them have been working so hard to get this release ready, so we're thankful for that. Also, we're releasing theatrically in Singapore as well, so our next stop is next week. We're going to Singapore to do our premiere there as well. So we're releasing theatrically there. There may also be a theatrical release in Taiwan as well. But please tell all of your friends in Indonesia, Philippines, otherwise, we want a lot of people to see this film.
Love is the.
Love is Wait. Okay, but I do want to say love is everything.
How long it took to shoot?
No, about like worth the wait. Remember someone asked like, oh, what's the funny story you guys had like on set or your experience? Like I remember like, okay, like one time, like Lana didn't want to eat durian before and you kept eating durian in front of her. He would like eat durian boba, durian dessert, everywhere you're like parading durian. I don't know. There are like so many funny stories I want to
Oh, one thing I want to say, Vincent down there, he was doing all the push-ups.
Oh yeah.
For real. He did all those he did probably about 3,000 push-ups that day. Yeah. So ask him to see his chest. He'll show you. He's a very well-developed chest.
So what was the verdict? Did Lana like durian? Because you could really tell from the...
No, she did not. She did not like durian.
Okay. All right.
Just because there was one day that I actually was sick and I couldn't make it to set. I was like really sick from the day before. They rushed me to the emergency. And so there was half a day that my good friend, who's a Malaysian filmmaker here in Malaysia, very good filmmaker called Ho Yuhan. Big shout out to him. He came in last minute, it was like middle of the night, we called him and said, can you help direct the scene next morning? And so the scene where Ross actually meets Lana again at the airport for the first time, that scene was directed by Yuhan. Yeah, I wasn't there, I was sick in bed.
Shout out to Yuhan.
Yeah, so just a shout out to Ho Yuhan out there, who right now I think is in Indonesia acting. So he does a lot of stuff, yeah.
Very cool, thank you. And just